Fig fam, Figomania is running wild today in the Heel Cave because we are unboxing and reviewing the Ultimate Edition Greatest Hits Hulk Hogan. Stay tuned. Brother, what you gonna do when the Ultimate Edition Greatest Hits Hulk Hogan runs wild on you? Today, we are taking a look at this new Greatest Hits Ultimate Edition Hulk Hogan. It is not a direct re-release of the original Ultimate Edition, so I'm not even really going to compare it entirely. But I'm excited about this one. So we got a nice shot of the Hulkster right there. My question is I don't think that's the Hulkster's hand. That does not look like Hulk's hand at all. And I could be wrong, but I don't think that's Hulk's hand. Anyways, on the back, it has his stats, 6 feet 7 inches from Venice Beach, California. The finisher is the leg drop, career highlight WWE champion. Obviously, we know he has held way more than just the WWE championship. There we have a nice shot of the figure and a nice shot of Hulkster holding the title inside the WrestleMania ring cart. And it says, with the power of Hulkamania and the electricity of millions of screaming Hulkamaniacs on his side, there's nothing in the world that can take down the Hulkster, brother. So what you gonna do when Hulk Hogan and his 24-inch pythons run wild on you? And I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this. We're gonna slice that seal, case fresh style, and we're going to take a look at everything. And I say it every time we do an Ultimate. I just get so much joy out of the Easter eggs of this, so I'm going to let you guys see it first. And it says, Hulkamania is running wild on the bottom. And over here on the top, it says, whoops, I like that. Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. That's a pretty cool quote. It's different than the other one. So, all right, so we're going to take this out. We're going to drop the box. So here it is, all laid out. As you can see, he comes with 6 additional hands, 2 additional heads, cloth goods shirt, championship, and then, of course, we have the removable bandana as well as his charm there. So let's take the hands out first. Some crucial hands here. First up, we have the pointer fingers, which, let me get them. You know, when you're pointing to the crowd, you got to have those pointer hands. Great tan on the Hulkster, too. We have some fists, which are crucial as well. One of my favorites in the Mattel. My favorite hands to go to. But the Hulkster has so many specific poses that we're probably going to be using these as well. Putting them to the ear. Trying to hear the Hulkamaniacs. We have the championship title here. The WWE, I should say F, World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. We've gotten this before, right, with defining moments and such, but it is still nice to see. Very, very flexible. It's dated 2014, so I believe, yes, the first time that we got this was with the defining moments. We're going to take this first head out. We're going to pop it out the back. So here we have that smiling Hulkster. A little bit more hair on his head. Not as far receded, but it is receded. Great paint apps, I would say. Has decent true effects. We're going to wipe that little speck off. A little bit of QC here. Quality control issues on the hair. With a little bit of black ink running. Then we have this. The eyes out. The gritted teeth. The did you really do what I think you just did? You done messed up. That type of head. Over here, we have his Hulkamania red ink on yellow shirt with the slices in the back. If it doesn't have the slices, I don't want it. Which, by the way, man, when they did that NWO 3-pack and they just painted the flesh on the back of that, oh, that was just, that was like, that's punishable by law. All right. All right, so let's see what we got here, brother. All right, so we've got, ooh, The headband was held on by a little rubber band like this. I hold on to these. I suggest you guys do too, because sometimes you need them to keep things in place. But here is that headband. We've seen this before as well. Streaming down the side, Hulkamania across it, the yellow with the red ink. And then, of course, Hulkster is here with that hot dog tan, the tall yellow boots with white laces and white soles, red knee pads, white wrist tape, yellow trunks, no deco, no logos. Hulkster didn't need it. He's absolutely jacked with the 24-inch pythons and what I think is one of the better heads that they've done for him. And also his gold cross here. Remember when Andre just completely decimated his chest by ripping that off? So overall, man, this figure is awesome. I mean, so many possibilities as far as posing is involved. But we're going to put his shirt on, because I do think that that is one way that this figure should be demonstrated and displayed, is in complete regalia, right? We need some kind of logo. So, unlike the Jey Uso of recent, it does line up much better. However, a little bit bothersome to me is that the yellows don't match exact. They're close, but they don't match exact. And for something like this, man, you kind of want it to be exact. We're going to put that title on him around his waist. Don't you worry. We're going to put his head on in a second. Hulkster will be able to breathe. Hulkster will be able to see. Hulkamania will be able to run wild in the heel cave. All right. We're going to put that chain on. All right. And then we're going to put on that staring head sculpt that you done messed up. We're going to make him flex. We're going to interchange these hands. We're going to have him pointing right at you, saying, you. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they made this thing very true to life. His arms are absolutely jacked. Those are Hulkster arms as we've come to expect. They made that platinum blonde hair. He's got the handlebar mustache looking like my father, which, yes, my dad does look like Hulk Hogan. Growing up, I literally thought my dad was Hulk Hogan. I had a Hulk Hogan lunchbox, and I literally would tell my teacher it's my dad. I had no idea they were two different people, and that is the God's honest truth. We're going to put this smiling head sculpt on. I'm going to put on a listening hand, as I like to call it. And then we're going to put his headband on. Because I'm a real American and I like real Americans. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. A lot of people are Hogan'd out, and I am definitely one of them. But this was one figure I had to make an exception for, because this is a very iconic era of Hulk Hogan. I wasn't crazy about the recent WWE Legends Hollywood Hulk Hogan, though it is a great figure. It's just not my era of Hogan that I needed, so I wasn't overly thrilled about it. This one, though, I knew I had to get. Originally saw this at the Mattel store in California when I went out there for the Mattel Creations Revealed event, but I couldn't fit it in my luggage, so it just left it behind, baby. Sometimes you gotta. Same thing, I left Brian Pillman behind. Took me forever to find that figure in stores. Absolutely forever. So much so that I didn't find it in stores and I actually ordered it online. So I don't even know why I'm saying it took me forever to find it in stores, because I never found it in stores. All right. That's how you know I'm focused on this Hulkster. One thing I'll say is that with the shirt on, I think that this Hulkster looks much thinner in the torso than it actually is. But I love the way the cuts in the back look. Arms are absolutely jacked. Such a cool figure. If you don't have it, make sure you're picking it up. It is popping up at Walmarts now. on the SummerSlam shipper, as well as Ringside Collectibles. Use code FIGHEEL to save 10%. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Twitter is at TheFigHeel. Pick up the 2025 Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on HeelBooks.com. That'll bring you to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and wherever it is available. And if you leave a review from your purchase on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, we will send you a signed 8x10 of the cover, and it is high quality collectible stuff here. So make sure you do that. Help us make this book grow and this channel. And we will see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace, brother. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at HeelBooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.